Good evening, everybody. Welcome on to another stream. It is Tuesday night, and we're back for more games against the BESTBOT. Good evening to Blue Felly and to Knock already in the chat, getting involved in Infinity's game. Good to see you both here already. Today is match day 7 out of 8 for a series of 50 games against the BESTBOT to a 20-minute time control. We're going to be playing another 6 games tonight, and we'll be finishing the series on Thursday with the last 6 games. So that's what we have in store for you. Again, we'll be traveling to Cedar Rapids, Iowa later this week. So we'll be finishing the series before we go, and hopefully this will be some invaluable practice before we go. So let's see how we do tonight. As I said, we play 6 games. We'll have a prediction as well, so you guys can get involved with that. How many games do you think I will have won in this series by the end of the evening? Good Nork says good luck on the games. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's head over to the Google screen and we'll get started. So you can see we've played 38 games so far. You can see at the bottom of the screen the record that we're currently at. 14.5 wins for me, 23.5 wins for the BESTBOT. So got a little bit of work to do, but that is that. Yes, Bendy does take an S hook. It's a bit of a weird one. A bit like, I think it's Darcy takes an S as well. So some Antelli as well. All those kind of weird words that you don't think it takes an S. So yeah, we've got another 6 more games today. We'll start a prediction later on, but I guess for now, we'll just resume playing. So we're going to get through games 39 to 44 tonight, and then obviously the last 6 games on Thursday. So let's continue with this series. And Henry, yes, Henry, Jansky, all those other words take an S as well. You're right. And as I know I forgot to mention, but the deep dive series that we're doing now, we will be running these games through Macondo as well after each game is done. So we will be showing you potentially how good, bad, or ugly I played in each game according to Macondo. So we'll see about that very soon as well. And we'll show that to you as well, too. So be ready for that. And yeah, so this first game tonight, BESTBOT's going first. And again, it does take a little bit of time for BESTBOT to think as well, to kind of simulate the move as we go along. So we'll see. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can't do multiple defines on here. Maybe maybe it's possible on a newer Infinity's game, Infinity's version potentially. I have not got that at the moment in time, but that's what we got so far. Okay, Oliek comes down. Can we extend it to Oliacat? Doesn't quite hit the triple though. What is there a bingo here? Don't think there is. Might just be something like Bay here. 21. Man. Okay. Is there a video tutorial on how to use the various Macondo features? I saw something on the Wiggles Discord saying that the Wiggles computer analysis is relatively limited, so I was wondering if it's worthwhile to use the command line interface for more detailed analysis. I think there is a video tutorial. If you go to the place where you actually download all the download Macondo, there actually is it literally does say there's a video tutorial. I don't know how old it is at this stage or how up to date it is right now, but there is one, and it's one of Cesar, who actually helped basically created this. Him and basically going through some of the commands, and again, I don't know how you know, it's probably a little bit dated at this moment in time because a lot of things have got added to it. So but that would be a good starting point. I mean, to be completely honest, there aren't that many like there aren't that many things that I kind of use or in terms of like actual commands at this stage. The defaults are generally good. If you want to go into a slightly deeper into it, then you're gonna have to know a few things, but a lot of it might not also make sense potentially, so we do have to think about that. Because it won't necessarily tell you why things are the way it should be. Maybe this. Don't know. Too many vowels doing that. I think I need to get rid of the U. It does have a few hooks, but I think I'm gonna have to try and get rid of some vowels here. But yeah, I generally just use the sim. I think it's just the regular simming ones. I think some of the other features, I don't know if some of the features like the heat maps and thing actually work or not. At the time when I actually tried to use them, they were either broken at the time or just wasn't working. It might be working now in these kind of newer, more up-to-date versions, but I don't really know if that's the case still. So you're gonna have to tell me if that is still the case. But I generally just input all my games and then just do the analyze function and just analyze the whole game through. Mainly because it is very time consuming to go through every single move. So yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. I think I can use the triple here. Wow, what do I play here? I mean, wow would be a nice word to play, but I don't think I can really play that. Kind of ugly tiles here. This feels like a really kind of lame play, but what if I just do Woo here for 19? Again, it doesn't feel like this is particularly good in any way, because it doesn't really do anything, but I can't really play anything. Can't play Wood, Widow, WoW without opening up too much, and this actually doesn't open up really anything. Could I just play Owl, but I think that opens up too much as well. So yeah, I don't know. Might just be this. It's been way too long on this move. It's like 3.5 minutes already. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Don't think I can still use that J either, so it's not helped me enough. Yeah, hope you guys in the chat have had a good weekend, had a good week so far. Really looking forward to playing at the SPC tournament coming up this week, so preparing for that. Gotta start packing, I guess, soon. This is fine. Just run to Avidin's. Again, don't think it plays anywhere. What is not open enough? Pack 2 hours before you leave. That's generally. I generally do it within 24 hours. Jump. I'm not sure what to tell you. Noah. Good evening to you, though. Apart from that, hi to Brentus Famous. Go to Ancient Cosmographer. Good to see you all here. Yeah, I have a packing list on my phone that's like tried and tested. I don't even need to like even think about what to pack anymore. It's already on my phone, and I'm always like, oh, I feel like I'm missing something. But every time I go on my vacations or wherever I'm going, and I'm not missing anything, so it seems to work every time. But yeah, this time, for this trip, my daughter Leah will be coming with me to Cedar Rapids, and also my mother-in-law Lila. No Lindsay this time. She'll be at home watching the other kids. And she actually is going on a work trip herself actually this week, so she won't be able to make it anyway. Either way. Yeah, exactly. Lila's playing in the CSW Division 2. We managed to have 39 players, I think, for CSW this year. So we're supposed to get to 40 for it to not be broken up into, yeah, or to be put back into one division. But I think they've kept it as 2 divisions anyway, despite not quite making the threshold. Wait, so what about the other 2 kids while Lindsay is on a work trip? My father-in-law, Tim, is here. So we have a lot of people who can look after people at any given time. Yes, indeed. Is parring's a word? I feel like that's probably not. No. Okay. Ugh. Oily. Yep. You could describe describe something being oily, right? Somehow. It's not even a Collins only word, it's in all the dictionaries. But yes, also my daughter will be there, 14 years old. She'll be playing in the NWL Division 4 division. Hoping that this year she can maybe take it down this time. Last year in Baltimore, she was in Division 4 and did very well. Actually ended one of the day on day 2 or 3. There's 5 days, so maybe ended day 3 actually top, but ended up kind of faltering a little bit, which, you know, is easily done in divisions like this where the division is so big and it just takes a little bit, you know, for the kind of momentum to fall off, you know. Probably need this T to be open, but maybe just put V here. So yeah, this time she knows more words. Some of the other players that she was losing to in Baltimore last year in Division 4 have now got their ratings a bit too high now, so they won't be in Division 4. So yeah, we're hoping for a good result on that front as well. So we'll see how that goes. Oh man. Okay. I don't think I have any bingos here, so it might just be something like OE. Another fishing play here. Definitely need to hit something very soon. Still 2 blanks on scene as well, which is not great. Gonna have to try and hit something and hope to draw the other blanks. Otherwise, it's looking very likely that BESTBOT's gonna bingo. Also, another interesting thing that happened this weekend was that some of you may know that I play competitive pickleball as well. I do play in rated events playing pickleball because you know, I play Scrabble and I play pickleball. I basically do all the old people things because I need to be ahead of my time, right? So yeah, I play in a pickleball tournament on Saturday. And Shikazbonga says, "Is your pickleball rating higher than your Football Manager rating?" That is, oh, that's a good one. I actually don't know. It could be close. If there ever was a Football Manager rating, I think I'd be pretty good at it. But at least pickleball is more of a universal rating here that is abided by everybody. But yeah, on Saturday I played in the men's doubles. So basically, like I don't know if people like are familiar with I mean, I've not been until I started playing, but into what the tennis ratings are like. It's kind of similar to that, where it's like if you're a 4.0, then you're actually pretty decent, or like, and then it goes down to like 2.0, or like maybe a 6 or 7.0 might be like borderline like tour level, or maybe slightly, you know, very competitive against almost anybody. So for me, wait, let me just play my bingo here, and I'm expecting the bot to bingo back with the with something to go out. I guess it will still bingo at the top with the A. Okay, never mind. We're gonna lose. Yeah, I played in a men's doubles, which is actually the first time I've ever done that in a tournament like this. Did do quite so well because my partly because my men's double partner, we actually did the first time we've ever played, and we've been practicing for a few months. But yeah, it's one of those things where you actually can still lose and your rank can still go up. It's all based on like your combined ratings added up together, and then like expected number of points. So like if you play someone really good and is first to 11 and you get like 3 points, your rank will still go up because they're supposed to beat you by a lot more. But yeah, on Sunday, I actually played in a mixed doubles event with Lindsay, which we do fairly often. And we played in the highest category, which was a 3.5 and over division. And we actually won. We took down the whole thing. And it was kind of funny because we were like, this was actually not that hard. It didn't seem that difficult to win because we're playing against people who are also on a similar level, but it's first to 11, and we played a round robin, and we only gave up 8 points across 4 games. So we won on average like 11-2, and if you win 11-2 in any game over 4 games, then it's like, oh, you know what? We're actually doing pretty well. and then we won the semifinals 15-6, and then the finals 15-7. So we ended up winning pretty handily. And Lindsay's rating went up to over 4.0, went to 4.03, and mine is 3.67. And if you actually get to a 5.0 rating, which again is still a long way away, it does go down as low as 2.0. You actually basically like almost professional tour standard level if you get to 5.0. So Lindsay's actually getting close to over 4.0. So we're actually kind of going up pretty quickly. And I know that I'm not actually playing anymore and I'm finished the game. I'm just gonna take a quick pause. So it was a 76 point loss. So I'm gonna update the scoreboard now. We're now 24.5 losses minus 13. I will also just run this through Macondo whilst I talk to you about what's going on here. Wait, is it doing anything? Oh. Not sure if my... Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, here we go, okay. Sorry, let me just type this in. Okay, it's analyzing. And yeah. So I have to make a slight confession also for those that are maybe playing in NAC. For those that don't know, it's the North American Collins Championship that is hosted by Coco this year in November. We actually won't be playing in that event because we're actually opting to play in the Pickleball World Championships, which is actually held in Dallas over that same weekend. And because now that she's gone over 4.0, we might actually have to play, we might be forced to play in a division higher, which again kind of pays a little bit, you know, makes the chances of winning a lot less likely. But, you know, if we can take some people down and we don't have to win as many points, so that should be fun. Hi to Nami Nemo, good evening, or well, good morning to you. Good to see you here. So yeah, we're actually going to be playing in the Pickleball World Championships in November. So after SPC, I actually don't think I have any tournaments, like Scrabble tournaments, lined up for the rest of the year. But I will have a number of Pickleball tournaments to focus on. So if I end up playing in any random events at the end of the year this year, and I'm not prepared for it, then I think you might know where my time has been going. But it's all good. MKW is saying, is this you telling us you're silently quitting Scrumble? I'm not quitting Scrumble. Definitely not. I'm just living in an area of the country where there's not many Scrabble tournaments, and there's actually more Pickleball tournaments. So I'm definitely working to that, and I do play most days as well. So there is that too. Okay, what do we got here? All right, I forgot to analyze. I forgot to press the button to analyze just myself. So it actually analyzed both of me and the BESTBOT. And again, we always look to try and get to a 2000 rating according to Macondo. So I can show you the results now. I know it has both of us. I forgot to do that, so you can see here I have ELO of 1938, which is not necessarily the best, but it's fine. It's okay. A number of errors here. I ended up making a large error not playing Entete, which looks like it would have been through the T of Gift, getting rid of all of those E's, which would have been basically down here, essentially through here. But otherwise, all the other errors were actually small errors, so again, I can't really complain too much. I guess there's just maybe perhaps too many small errors, but again, nothing like overly alarming. here either. So, yeah, not too bad. I guess that's not too bad, but can still improve upon it. Didn't miss any bingos either, so that's fine. So all good. All right, enough of that. Let's move on to the next game. Oh, sprees. Is there something else that I do have another thing to mention about with pickleball, and it actually coincides with Cedar Rapids as well. I will explain in a minute, but I just need to think of a bingo here that might be better than sprees. No. So I'm just going through the alphabet in my head, or in this notepad section here. I don't see anything else, so I might just do sprees. I think you can spell it with 3 E's. So I think we'll just do that. Like this, I guess. Oh, just drew the other blank and S. Nice. So yeah, actually, so what happened? What there is in Cedar Rapids. So next to the at the venue, there's actually a bunch of like restaurants in the area, and my wife has done the research. Hi, good evening to Opal Matter. Also, good to see you here. Is that there's actually a pickleball place. There's actually a pickleball facility that's actually like a 8-minute walk from the hotel. So, and then they have I looked on the website and they actually have this Sunday social event from 6 to 8. So I might try and get myself over there after the games are done and play some pickleball with some random people. Get my energy out as well. On Sunday night. Don't have to worry about the World Cup final because that's actually should be done by that point anyway. But 6 p.m. I think that's exactly when the games actually finish. Apparently, yeah, there's some kind of event going, not event, but it's like a weekly event that happens there. Where basically you just pair up with someone random who's also there, and then you just play against other teams, and you just go up and down the ladder if you keep winning or losing. So it's like a 2-hour slot, and then there's also like a rooftop like bar slash food that's there as well. So I think that would be fun to try and get to if I can make it there. I'm every excuse that I can think of there where I was like maybe I shouldn't be doing it is kind of being debunked because it's like I can fit the time, I can probably get there in time. I actually kind of want to play, and like 7 games is actually not that many now that we've been after this whole summer where we've been playing like playing at Causeway, you're playing 10 games a day, and then Albany there's 8 games a day. So it's like I'm gonna be pretty fresh, I think, or well, maybe famous last words on that one, but like to think that I will be in relatively decent shape for that at least. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, SPC is 7 per day. Yeah, so you play 4 in the morning, and then it's just 3 in the afternoon. And every single time in the afternoon, it starts late. But then when you get like 3 games in, and then I'm like, I'm just getting started here, and then it's time to go home. So I'm always a fan of getting more games in if possible. I would play way more than 8. I would play 10 every day if I could. But again, I know that not everyone is quite as, you know, hardcore as I am on that front. But, you know, it's it is what it is. And maybe that might be a good thing in this case, that it will finish a little bit earlier and I can get out sooner. So we'll see. That is the current plan, at least. So if I'm playing round what would be round 14 and I play it very quickly, then you might know why. I'll be finishing it finishing in 5 minutes. I'll be done. Just hope I'm not on stream on that game also, because playing on stream generally means you have to do a lot of waiting around. Okay, I think I'm gonna play Grunt here. I need to get rid of a lot of these consonants. Just need an S. I do have played 3 S's already. Okay. Okay. So yeah, about the pickleball, we actually did win some nice medals as well, which is nice to add to the collection. We've actually played in this event a number of times, and we've got a silver and a bronze medal already. So now we have all 3. So yeah, that's nice. It's all good. Okay, I think I have to block this S hook, but again, the S is not that likely. It's probably more pressing things to block if I wanted to do that, but at the same time, you kind of, if you play Guy or something, you just take out the whole bottom part of the board. But the question is, can I do anything else that's kind of an improvement on this? I'm not seeing a great deal, to be completely honest. So yeah, it might just be Gov or something. Just Gov. Looks decent at least. Okay. Just do that. You can also... Well, I was going to say I can extend coming to incoming. I did have that earlier as well, but oncoming has come down. That opens up the left side of the board. We do here. Alright, so what are we doing here then? What is there to do? Be something like yin? Again, I'm not really scoring that many points on these turns, but so I don't know. Okay. Okay, I just drew the Q and the U together. Okay, Juke has come down. Really want to play something like across here. If I had an N, I'd play like Quino or something. That would kind of nicely cut off a lot of stuff. But don't quite have the right letters for that. Or a move adjacent to that kind of idea. Like Hoi is also another option here. It's 23. Again, I'm not scoring all that much on these turns. It's kind of allowing the bot to slowly creep back up on me again. Yeah, not really what I particularly want, but it is kind of what's happening right now. Yeah, okay. I think this is fine. Lots of A's, E's, and T's left. Could join to like tequila or liquate or something. Oh, wait, what did I just say? That's why you check the towel bag. Rigged. I know I have. It's almost like I have FIFA on my side. I'm just, you know, just giving me a little helping hand. It's nice. It's always nice to. It's always nice when corruption happens and you're involved, but you don't want to be. You don't want the corruption to happen when you're not involved. It's great. All right, so. Okay, let's just have a look here. I think just liquidates might be the move here. Little corruption never hurt anyone, that's true. Oh man. Okay. Might just be that then. Okay. Okay, I have things like stiletto. Toilets. I don't think there's anything with the L or the I up top, so kind of limited in terms of where to go with like this area of the board here. So anything that may play through here will block them all, I think. But again, I'm pretty far in front. Again, just getting very lucky in this game. And again, no blanks, no S's left, so hopefully the bot doesn't have some kind of 9-timer lurking and wait up its sleeve, but we shall see. So actually what I will do in the meantime whilst we wait for the bot is that I'm going to start the prediction right now. So this is game number 2 out of 6 for the evening. Okay, Flea Pit has come down. So I guess Toilets is the best bingo here. Or Litotes. 73. 72. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. We just played this, I think. If we do Toilets, then the X might still come out, so I think we do this. Okay. Alright, so the prediction is now out there. There's 3 different prediction results you can choose from. So we currently have 14.5 wins. It's looking very likely that it's going to be up to 15.5 wins after 2 games today. We'll have 4 more after this one. But you guys can use your A9 coins and get predicting on what you think the result will be tonight. So go ahead and do that. Get yourself involved. And option 3 is 15.5 wins or fewer. So you're basically saying that I'm gonna obviously win this game and then not win any of the other 4 games. Option 2 is 16 to 16.5 wins, and option 1 is 17 or more. So put some coins down on what you think the result will be. We'll see how it pans out. But yes, the more the merrier. In terms of how many get involved, it's always better for more of you to be there. So yeah, put some coins down. Beloia, something like that. Looks like there's actually a pretty big parallel play here for the bot, although I'm not necessarily sure what it necessarily would be. So yeah, I think we'll just do Beloia here. 30. Right. Okay, so that was a relatively fruitful parallel play there. But we're going to win this game. Alright, we have coins at options 1 and 2 right now. Keep those coins coming and rolling in. I can see 13 to go out. Again, this is like I'm just thinking about what the BESTBOT is going to say. No, the BESTBOT, the Macondo is going to say. So like, I need to optimize these kind of relatively straightforward endgames, whereas like I should be able to find the highest scoring play. Like, don't hemorrhage anything here. 13 looks like the most. So I think that is it. Okay. Alright, so we've got a big win there. We got incredibly lucky. There's a win of 152. So we're now at 15.5 wins and a spread of minus 1161. So we just updated that on the scoreboard right now. And we will run this through Macondo. Okay, it's on its way right now, so we will show you the result of this in a moment. But yeah, very lucky game here. It's actually almost done. I guess most of my choices were relatively straightforward. In fact, it's now just working out the end game. But yeah, that's kind of, I guess, I don't know if Nork is still here, but this is kind of why, like, just going through the entire game is just faster. I don't want to have to put too much blood, sweat, and tears into looking to every single move. You can just do the analysis of the entire game and then, like, just pick bits of it up and be like, oh, what happened here with this move? that was a supposedly larger mistake. Like, why is it? You can investigate that way. And I guess in the past, before this has happened, we couldn't actually do this. We always have to go through every single move and have a look ourselves. So it's not always been like this, and I'm very grateful that there's something out there right now that actually analyzes the entire game in one go. Yes, exactly. I've always been looking for an analysis that just goes through the entire game. I can just do this, and it takes barely a few minutes. Like, you can just type it in, walk away for a while, go get a drink, come back, and it's already done. It's always nice. Yeah, at the moment it's just working out the end game. It's working out the peg, actually. Peg move when I played Blowier, so it's just doing that right now. So we'll just wait for that, and then, yeah, we will see. But I think it's actually working out many plies here. So it's going to take a little bit longer. But yes, another reminder. Again, the prediction is still ongoing. We have about 9,000 coins up for grabs now. Or you can definitely have part of that 9,000 if you get yourselves involved. About a quarter of all the coins are on option 1, and the remainder is on option 2. Again, nothing on option 3 yet. And again, that could still happen. We're currently on that number right now, so any win or any tie at this moment in time will send us off option 3. So if anyone wanted some potential value, they could always just put some coins down on option 3. And if I don't win any more games, then you would actually win. So you take everyone's coins. Brentus Firmus saying, it's full steam ahead on your family's tiles, by the way. Yours are about to come out of the oven. Oh, thank you. I sent a pic of the backs, but they are red with a circular cutout. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be like red and then like white on the back or something. Like, to be honest, the back of the tiles, like, it doesn't really matter that much. The only time you ever see it is like when you're like taking tiles out or squaring a tile, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I saw the pictures that you sent to me, and yeah, they look great. They look great. I'm very, very happy with what you've managed to put together. And yeah. I don't know if I asked the same thing. You mean looking at the backs, you mean? Is that what you're saying? You found the perfect red. That's awesome. Thank you. After a lot of research and development there into my tiles, I really appreciate that. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, and I know that for those that don't know, Brentus Firmus is making some tiles, not just for me, but for actually pretty much my entire family. So my wife Lindsay is also looking for tiles. And then we kind of were like, well, it would kind of be weird if we just got tiles and then didn't ask like the other 2 people in our household who actually also play Scrabble. So we asked my daughter Leah if she wanted some tiles, and she was like, oh, okay, sure. And then she would come up with her own one. And then also again, my mother-in-law Lila, who is now, we asked her as well. So everyone's got some tiles to potentially play with now. Always nice. Yes, exactly. These are going to be so awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very excited to see all of those tiles whenever they finally get around to arriving here. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be playing with them like almost all the time. It'd be great. Okay, so whilst I've been panning for time, and I think my ad break has also ended, the Macondo analysis now ended. So, no, I haven't heard anything. I haven't actually heard any developments on any of your tiles. I haven't heard anything. I actually don't really know what the plans are. So, it will be very interesting. You guys can always just tell me, or maybe you don't want to tell me. But yes, I'm sure it's going to go down very well. All right, so let's look at the analysis real quick before we move on to the next game. So again, this is game number 2 out of 6, and anything over 2,000 with the elo is always something we're aiming for. So here we go. So you can see here, 7 out of 11 moves were optimal, and we had a very high elo of 2150. And all of these minor mistakes, you can see the differences with the win percentage is like very, very minor. And again, it was mainly because we had already scored pretty much 300 points with with the first 3 turns, so there wasn't much win percentage to lose. But yeah, Unhive would have actually been better here. Onto the Ear Sprees where I played Blow Ear, I guess that was better. I ended up playing Hoy, probably a move too late, which it actually still said it was the best move next turn. But yeah, there wasn't really that much wrong. It wanted me to play Litotes somewhere else, but it's all good. It was actually underneath the flea pit, actually. So yeah, that was the analysis for game 2. And yeah, let's take that off the screen and we'll move on to the next one. We've got 4 games to go. Let's move on to the next. Game number 41. I have Cyaloid on my rack. Sweet. Alright, let's just hope that there's a place to play it. Flag. Okay, so Silo does play at the very least. It doesn't play underneath with the Q. So Quags looks like the highest scoring spot for it. So I think we're just going to do that. Oh man. I have another bingo. Just like the last game. I have Adrenals. Love to see the sub 1 mistake index exactly. Anything under 1 is like, I think 1 or fewer is like 21, 25 or something. It's 2100, so that's always nice. And it's also kind of interesting whenever you run through Macondo, the analysis for itself, like it's never 2300. It never is. So like it seems to not say disagree, but the fact is that with these simulations, it's not always the same every single time. Like you run it again a second time around, it might come up with a slightly different result, which will give you, it could be the difference between a small and a medium mistake, or a few percent here, a part of a percent here and there. It's like it does do that. Okay, so he did block Adrenals to the triple. Silent does not take an S. So I think the next best place would be Whoops. And it's important to play something that doesn't give back quite as much. So like Landers would have the S hook. So something like Re-Lands might be okay here. And Lards would give away the X. Even Darnell's also gives away the X, so maybe something like Re-Lands here looks pretty good. So yeah, I think that's going to be my choice. Alright, so I actually ended up drawing the X myself, but we do have things like Waxy into the W. Wow. Oh, wow. Barik, 73 points. Nice bingo from the bot there. We should not be surprised in any way. Although this does give me a few different options now. Instead of Waxy, if I don't want to play my Val, I can play something like Nixie here for 44, keeping Bath, which actually looks pretty good. Or I can play something like Thanks for 46, keeping Bay. Oh, this looks pretty close. The problem is that this now puts the X in the triple lane. Again, not the easiest letter to use, but it's still an X that could be used in that spot. It does also block the kind of 4-timer lane as well, so it does a few things defensively. Nixie looks very good if it was a block board, and it wouldn't give much away. And Bath is not a bad leave whatsoever, but I think I have to go with Thanks here and just open a third triple lane and actually play off an extra consonant. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. Ooh. So I just drew EOUY. Not great, as you can tell. But, yeah. Not great. But with the triples being open, I do have places to score points at least, so could be worse on that front. Snorted has come down. Wow, what do I play here? It's a very interesting move here because there's a bunch of ways you can go in terms of a balance of leave and score. I'm trying to think what really is the best thing here. These triples are still wide open. It's kind of dangerous to keep these open, but might have to. I can just play Bousy here. This, I think, seems pretty good. Getting rid of some bad tiles and blocking a triple. Probably the most dangerous triple. So I think that's probably fine for now. So now I've drawn into Yunks, Y-U-N-X, as the bot bingos again. That might be the kind of the standard play here, unless I'm missing something. Don't think so. Oh, thoughts on Boise? So yeah, that is also another option. Yeah, Bousy leaves EAU. I think with the AEY, there's actually a lot more scoring potential, especially with the Y being useful, playing next to Nye, or you actually just have a ready-made like Airy, A-E-R-Y here. You can obviously draw into a lot of things with the W, any like constant maybe. So yeah, I do think that too. It does give you more chances to score points the next turn, which is partially why I didn't consider Boise. The Y also goes well here as well, so you could maybe draw into, I don't know, like Veely or something. Did you already analyze your Albany games on stream? Yes, I did. I did that on Thursday. So last week, last calendar week, that is, I came back. Well, Tuesday I didn't stream, and then Thursday I did my analysis stream, and then here we are, Tuesday again. So yeah, Boise might be better if there weren't so many good spots for the Y, or maybe it was at the end of the game or something, and you need to get rid of your big tiles, and you're not sure if your opponent will play another turn, or what your next turn will be. But yeah, just the Y. What the value of the Y is going to be much higher now on this time, at this moment, than normal. And the U is generally just terrible on this board, so that's why. Still both blanks on scene as well. Cow tree. Okay, so the bot doesn't have an S or a blank at that moment. We're gonna have to try and go for those, I think. But you can see that it's very evident here with what the bot has played. Big Veer. I mean, I'd like to get rid of the Vow here. Can I though? Maybe not. Not in that spot anyway. Well, let me just think. This kind of sounds like a weird play, but and there's 2 blanks on scene. And what about playing Believe? Only 2 points fewer. It gives me 3 more chances to go for those blanks, which we already know the bot did not have until potentially now. It might be worth actually playing off more tiles here in search for those blanks. And also like the Z as well. The Z is also going to be set up here. And the S, so it's a pretty aggressive play, but I think we might have to because we're a little bit behind. Oh, there you go. There's a Z in the blank. So we have Zag, and hopefully we can bingo after that. We also have Agatize as well. So yeah, that was just lucky, just draw the Z in the blank. That was basically the jackpot there. I mean, the real jackpot would have been picking both blanks, but this is pretty good. Pretty good. As long as the bot doesn't play there, we are in line for 2 bingo scores. And the difference is only 31, so that's kind of what we need. Because we should be expecting, I mean, this is the best part. It's like playing Nigel. We should be expecting our opponent to be bingoing at any moment. It's probably going to happen at some point. We just need to be ready. And then 2 bingo scores will counteract that, at least. You know, there's a lot of like, a lot of bingo words on the board. Even though maybe Cowtree and Believe were not actually bingos, but just a lot of long words on the board. In fact, we're on turn 13, so we've only had 6 moves each, and there's only 20 tiles in the back. Actually, I don't think the bot has played a short word until now. Okay, so the bot has actually blocked the Z spots, which is very smart. I think it knew that was a danger. But it does leave a spot down here with like ZA 44, which is a large part of the difference now on the scoreboard. And the problem is that there's not that much space to bingo. There's a spot at the top of the board with maybe ITY words. But it's looking like Tsar is going to be the play here. Okay, well, yeah, it wasn't really the draw I was hoping for there, but it's okay. Will you be watching the football tomorrow? Yes, I should be. Kicks off at 2 PM my time, I think. So I'll be home. Yeah, I teach Scrabble the kids on Tuesday afternoons, late afternoons. So I had to walk away from the France-Spain game with about 10 minutes to go. Definitely a bit of a surprise that France actually lost, and kind of didn't really play very well whatsoever. I was expecting them, when they were 1-0 down, that they were going to come out all guns blazing with all the really highly talented players that they've got, and they couldn't muster up anything. You know, the Spanish defense was on point today, as it has been for pretty much most of the tournament. Really, they've only conceded 1 goal, I think. Oh wow, I think Djinn has just given me a place to play my bingo. I have Ignatia. 88 points. That's a gift. That's a huge gift. And I just drew in the S in the blank. Wow. That's insane. BESTBOT's so kind, I know. Really, thank you. Thank you so much. Anytime. BESTBOT, anytime. I had to act a typo saying it's not coming home. We'll soon see. We'll soon see. I mean, we'll see if Argentina will get a little bit more rub of the green. I know there's always a little bit of, you know, people are talking about, you know, Argentina getting a little bit of help from referees and things, which I think Ignatia, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I'll defer to you on that one. Yeah, I mean, I guess Argentina getting a little bit of help sometimes, or being on the edge of losing. How many times can they survive that being in that position, you know, in this tournament? They should don't forget that they were like 11 minutes away from being eliminated against Egypt when they were 2-0 down, and they managed to win 3-2. So, yeah. One tile on the bag. So where's this bot bingoing here? It's okay, so there's this T, there's this R, and this is I, and this is Y. Is there any bingo with the Y? I don't think there is. Oh man, this might be... Okay, this might not be the best viewing, but I might actually have to go through every single thing here. Oh. Oh. Okay, then why? I got you. Where else can the bot go? Like, if I have to play this game quickly, I think any move that plays down here will probably win. Hey, you're probably right as well, yeah. So, what are you typing? Something like X actually blocks a lot of stuff apart from the R. And again, a bingo with the R, I think, might still outrun me, so I don't think that's going to work. Is there anything with the R? Okay, let me think. No. What is that? I don't think there's anything there with that one. No. I don't think there's a bingo with the R, though. I don't think there is. Oh, man. Man, this is really now testing, like, how sure am I of all these words here. Okay, looking through the T now, thanks. Could very easily be missing something here. Okay, I don't think there's anything with the T either. Wow. Okay. Well. Let's look at the I. With the I, there's too many vowels. Wow, I don't see anything with any of those tiles. So really now the question is, how sure am I of that? Because it might be a game-losing play if I fail to block something that actually should be blocked. I don't know. Okay. I might just have to play X. Is that the right play here? Something better here, maybe? I don't think so. Yeah, it might just be X. Unless the bot has something that plays through the S and the T or the S and the I, but I don't know. Okay, drew the L. Umiak comes down. Oh man. What is the highest outplay? The bot has ET left. Again, quite possible that that going out might not be the best play for spread here too, but it might also be. Can go out. Something like calves is 27. Where does T even go? ET? That thing really scores very much. Yeah. Yeah, I can't say for can't say with great certainty that I'm finding the best play here. That was 27. Don't know. ET doesn't score much. Like, I can only see like flared and things. Like, it doesn't score very much. It's 9 points to the point where actually Cast is actually better. Gadfly. That's 13. Oh, Wheat plays here, right? So that is the other thing. Oh man, I have to do some math now. So that's 17. And then calves 20. Yeah, so Gadfly is better than calves at least. Okay, I don't know if this is the best play, but I think we're gonna play it. Okay, there we go. Another win on the board. We're gonna let that run with Macondo. But it is a 63-point victory. So we're now at 16.5 wins and a spread of minus 1098. Yeah, that's actually not a bad win percentage as of right now after 41 games. Also, the prediction has now ended as well a little while ago. So thank you to everyone that got involved with the prediction and put some coins down. A lot more coins were placed on options 1 and 2, and also some coins option 3, which is now no longer possible. So somebody has at least lost 2,000 coins on voting for 15.5 or fewer. That is not going to happen now. Currently 2-1 up tonight. We need more Djinn type plays by BESTBOT. Exactly. That was very nice from the bot there. Wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do actually, if that wasn't playable. I guess I didn't get that far in thinking what to do, but luckily we didn't have to think too hard. But really, I mean, whether or not Macondo will agree with the move of Believe, that was really the turning point where we got the blank and the Z at the same time, and it put us in a great position. So that was very very good timing on that front. Okay, the Macondo is now coming up with the end game now. So we'll wait for that real quick. But we still have 3 games to go after this one. Crazy board, only 1 overlap. Yeah, it just feels very crossword-esque, I guess. Okay, so... Okay, so I actually think that because the blank was in the bag, not the blank was in the bag, the blank was on my rack, it's actually going to take a little bit of time for Macondo to work this out. So I'm actually going to go into the next game, and we'll just analyze 2 games at the same time after this one. So let's move on to game 4. And now I won't keep you guys waiting for this. Oh, we have another bingo here. Wow, that's insane. 102 points to start. I mean, we're getting very lucky here. Again, I'm hoping... I mean, the bot bingoed also, but yeah, hopefully we can save some of this good luck for the weekend. Okay, this bag sucks again. Yeah, it does. What are these tiles? Okay, I think it's Judd here. Don't think there's much else. We just drew 3 vowels. So I do have a bingo now. Kind of out of nowhere. Raclette. Which actually gets blocked both ways here. After Arié. SPC is this weekend, yes. It starts on Saturday. It runs all the way to Wednesday, where the finals will be held on that day. I'm actually not 100% sure where the live stream will be. Maybe Exotypo could tell me, or tell us. I assume it's going to be on the Let's Play Scrabble YouTube channel, but it could also be on the Wesper, not Wesper, it could be the Wesper, well, it could be in the Wesper YouTube channel, or the NASPA YouTube channel, I don't know. Unless it hasn't been told yet. I do have Eructate here. That looks very good. I'm leaving in 6 hours. To, what? To Iowa? Oh, are you driving there? Are you getting a lift or something? Hitching a ride from someone? Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. So I was saying that the Collins division will be on Let's Play Scrabble, and the NWL, which will be actually the main event, will be on the NASPA YouTube channel. Exotype stream would have ended by... Okay. What we got here? You're flying. Okay, cool. You should come and join me playing some pickleball. I'm actually planning to play pickleball on Sunday night. Thought it starts tomorrow, haven't you? Don't get me worried here. Too busy preparing that I'm not ready for. Actually, not ready for it. You should come play pickleball with me on Sunday night. There's actually a pickleball like bar, like literally half a mile away, half a mile walk from the venue. I saw that stupid pickleball place. I was excited about the food, but then I saw what it was. That's funny. I think remember your SPC 20 YouTube video from last year and you played pickleball at the end of it. Wait, is this me? Are you talking about me? Or are you talking about Exotypo? I assume you're talking to me. I don't think you would see Exotypo ever playing pickleball, although he has the height for it. Which that I do not have. I would love to have that height over the net, but you know. I think it was actually a couple of years ago. It might have been for World Cup in Albuquerque actually. We had a bunch of people going to play pickleball a couple of years ago, and I think we did have a video about that. But Exotypo, you didn't hear earlier that me and Lindsay actually won a pickleball tournament on the weekend. Like an actual rated event. Like we play in rated events, and the rating system is, you know, from like 2-0 to like the best players in the world are like 7.0, and if you're like 5.0 or more, you're basically good enough to be like borderline professional, and our ranks are going up little by little. And now Lindsay is now past a 4.0. I'm still at about a 3.6, 3.7. So we're getting there. and again, as a typo, I mentioned this earlier in the stream also, but we're not playing in NAC because we're actually going to play in the Pickleball World Championships. We're actually going to go play in the Pickleball World Championships. It was just on the same weekend as NAC, which is in Minnesota in the beginning of November, and that's actually the World Championship is actually in Dallas. So we're actually planning to do that instead. I will congratulate you if I had any respect for you and the sport, so congratulations, we're going to have one of those things. Yes, Arthur Ferry. Yeah, I didn't really catch much of him, mainly because the World Cup was always on at the same time, and I wanted to watch, like, I like watching the tennis as well, watching Wimbledon, and I only like heard of him, like whilst passing through like BBC Sport, and seeing like, oh, there's actually a British player who's actually doing really well, and he's also a qualifier, which is kind of unheard of, really, at this kind of scale, these kind of tournaments. So yeah, he did very well. Good for him. But yeah, I guess Zverev was a little bit too much. But yeah, I was surprised that he wasn't actually that tall either. Definitely one of those tall people spots. You're avoiding the England games because you're a bad omen. Might turn on the final like I did like 2 months ago. It's not you, don't worry. We can't give the England team any more excuses than they already have. Okay, AE. Oh, literally have to wear earplugs if I go to a pickle restaurant. That's even more reason for to get you to go. Wait, Chip or Chiv or something? Looks pretty decent, I think. There's my axe. I just drew the blank. The board is not particularly that open either. So, and if we avoid some kind of wacky 9-timer or just a bunch of bingos, then I think we're looking decent. Yes, Stub already knows that there is a 3rd floor rooftop with food. But the problem is the only way to get to the 3rd floor rooftop is that you have to walk through the pickleball facility. So, you know, you're gonna get the you need to endure a little bit of pain in order to see the you know the horizon of Cedar Rapids. Yeah, you would love it. I mean, that is also true. There is also outdoor pickleball in that facility. That is true. Man, this guy's done his research. I love that. Nice. Okay, expat pretty much negates isobar. Oh, Zelkova, that's a nice word there. We have not played Padel. No, there is actually a pickleball / Padel facility local to us, and we actually held we actually organized a England watch party there, maybe a couple of weeks ago, when they were playing Panama, I think it was, in the group stages. And there are, I think, two Padel, or maybe 3 Padel courts there. But yeah, it looks very tiring. Not used to, no, not in this case, no. What do I do here? I want to play Wove, but I feel like if I do that, then I probably have no chance of bingoing after that. Could play Love. Feels like a lot to give up, though. I actually don't even know if I even have a bingo here. Wait, I think through the B I have something. Burbalo? that a word? Am I imagining that? I think that's right. Yeah, alright. Phew. At least Makondo's not going to give me a miss bingo for that. Might have missed something better, but I don't know. That still scores a lot. Someone else in the Scrabble community is an excellent padel player. That is also true. I'm sure that most people already know who that is. Okay, Senate comes down. I think the only thing that is required for me in this game now is to just block this 9 timer lane. Excellent is a stretch. Have you witnessed this person play? And you can, and that's why you can say it's a stretch. It's my demonic twin. Wait, you're not the demonic twin? Maybe. Maybe so. Maybe so. Okay, I think I play Doofus here. I think you can you spell it this way? Or is it just Rufus? I don't know. Either way, I think this is still best. Oh, it's not even a word. Okay, never mind. I think it's just Rufus. What's also really nice is that the D really fits in this spot up here, but I don't have quite the right thing. I can put DUI here, 38, but it's like I can't leave this V open, I think. But I'm nicer. Well, are you sure? Oh, I don't know what to do. Man. Leave a paper. What kind of words can even fit there with a V? There's only 4 vowels. What even plays there, though? Like something? N. I don't even see any words. What even fits there? I don't even know what even fits there. The bot just played 5 tiles. I think I'm still just gonna have to play DUI here. I think that's just the right play. I just drew another vowel, so if the bot manages to move a 9 timer there, it's gonna have no vowels left, and then I probably still win. Ask the staff at the Mediterranean restaurant in Niagara Falls who is nicer. Oh. Oh man, I don't know if I should even ask. Should I even be asking? But the fact is that you just mentioned it, so you have to say now what happened, because I also do not know what this story is. Of course, there's always a riot, you know? That's what we're here for. We want to hear all the stories. That's what we know, the goss. I mean, I can barely make any words here. Especially with this V, I can't really do anything. Again, I don't think there's anything there. So I think we'll just leave it. I think I feel fairly confident there's nothing with the V, so what do we play? Does Fasumo take an S? That's 29. No, doesn't take an S. It might even still be the best play. Just Fasumo. Just gets rid of everything. That one begins with an S. It is, I guess it's as a compound word. MKW Joseph, if that's what you're asking for. Tumor. I guess Fasumo might still be right. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go out next turn. Oh, that's not even a word? Wait, what am I thinking of? Is that a word there? What am I thinking of? What word am I? What word is it? Is it with an A? I can't even remember. Yeah, Stenlock, that's right. Nice. I can't even play like UFO here because, well, also it give away a bingo, but it's there's an F still unseen. Oh man, I don't even know what to do. It's one of those moves. I don't really know. Can we just foo FOU? Need to get rid of a U here. 18. I don't know. Don't really know. All went. Wow. Okay. I'll have Mutts to go out. Assuming there's not much else I can do that rivals it in terms of score. So yeah, it might just be that. Okay. All right. Okay. So, yes, we did manage to win again. So we've got up to what is that now? 3 wins in a row. We're up to 17.5 wins, which now means that the Asia prediction is now finished. And it means, oh wait, let me actually update the score first. So we actually won by, wow, how much did we win by? Won by a lot. 156. I think that might be the same as maybe 2 games ago. 156. So our spread is now below below minus 1,000. So we're at 17.5 wins minus 942. Yes, GG indeed. Nork and MKW Joseph, that's right. We're going to pay out that prediction right now. 17 or better. If you voted for option 1, that is the prediction result for tonight. So thank you for that. And you actually win a lot of coins. The accumulation of A9 coins never stops. That's exactly it. Thank you to all the believers. There's still 2 more games to go. I guess I could still do another prediction. I guess I could. I've only won 3 games, so I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna do a very simple one here. Again, we've been riding a luck, so I'm like, maybe I might, I don't know, my luck might end at some point. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do a bonus prediction here. There's just 2 different options here. It's either basically option 1, you think that I can at least get a tie or more out of the last 2 games, or option 2, which is just that I'm going to lose both games. So you guys can choose that right now. Something for you guys to get yourself involved with whilst I am analyzing this game. Also, don't forget that we also analyzed the last game, and we didn't actually go through it yet. So I'm actually going to do that real quick right now. So it's right here. This was the last game that we had. The previous game, we won by 63. I'm going to just show you on Macondo what it actually said. So here it is. We actually played pretty well. It actually interestingly said that Boise was actually a better player than Bousey. So for whatever that's worth. But everything else wasn't really that much of a mistake whatsoever. So pretty happy with that. And also a 2138 ELO, which is again very high, and only a mistake index on 0.9. So that is again a nice, nicely well played game in my book. So I'm happy with that as well. And then we will take that down and fast forward back to the last game that we just finished. I wonder if it is done yet. It is not done yet. We'll give it another minute or so whilst we kind of keep plugging the prediction. We have coins on option 2 right now. So that is that. Well, Macondo is actually going through the end game here. I don't know if it's going to be done. It's mainly because that there was well, actually were there any blanks? Guess not. No blanks. Just working out the peg situation here. How many is it going to do here? Alright, we've got a lot of coins option 1 now, so 2,000 coins on that one, 500 on option 2, so keep those coming. Again, we have 2 more games to go. We'll see what happens after that. Again, I don't really know if FOU was really the right play or not, but in these kind of weird situations, it might end up hemorrhaging a lot of spread potentially, but I don't know. It's a weird one. Weird position to be in. Okay. It's still processing the this here, so I don't know. I might end up actually trying to just play the next game and just wait, and we'll give it some time. So I think that's what we'll do. We're not gonna wait too long. We're gonna move on to the penultimate game tonight, game number 43. Oh, there's no bingo in the first turn. Oh man, just getting used to that. That was nice, you know. Is it BESTBOT's taking a bit of time to think here. Gotta save some of those for SPC, you're right. Actually, just so you know that the Macondo analysis has now been done. So I'm actually what I'm gonna do is actually open another thing here, go back to this, and you can see Macondo's thing here for this game, last game. Didn't do too much wrong here either. I got to a 2067. It looks like I missed a bingo here. Is when I played expat, I missed Waterpox. So I played expat at the bottom right part of the board here. I could have played Waterpox through the R and got more points, but it's literally a 0.2% error. So it didn't even register as any error whatsoever here, you can see. But yeah, Fur Below was better with Run Below, get an extra 2 points with the R. And Fu was actually not that far off, it was actually a 9-point error. Wasn't really sure what to do, but you can see most of the things at the top here were kind of accurate, so pretty happy with how I played there, and again, more than half the turns were optimal. So yeah, very happy with that last game, so that is that. We'll go back to the current game that we've just started. The bot has started with Grutton. Seems like the most awkward bingo to have to play onto here. Maybe Cutie? Ducky, maybe? 26. Keeping UI. Wow. Not overly inspiring, but might have to be done. Okay. What? Is Fluidal one? Am I imagining that? No, that's good. Okay. Now I've drawn into a bingo. Wow. Thank you, Brentus Ferber, saying your tiles just finished. They are beautiful. Wow. I am very much looking forward to that. It's going to be amazing to see with my own eyes. Can't wait. I can't wait. That's amazing. Again, thank you for doing that. It really is yeah, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. Okay, so I do have a bingo here. I have Stegodon. 64 points. The problem is this spot up here. I could play Toad for 39. I completely block off that spot. I mean, that spot is a huge spot. Is it ever right to block this now? I could also actually just play Dune as well, which would score actually a little bit less. I don't think I should block it though. There's no guarantee that the bot will have something there. And I do need to just go for bingos here. I need to keep it open. I don't like it, but I think it's a bit too much of a score to sacrifice. So I think we're gonna go with Stegodon. I think it takes a T-hook as well. It's a pleasure. It's so fun making them for people who will really appreciate and use them. Yeah, For sure. For sure, man. Again, very thankful for it. And again, Meow just came down for 67. That was kind of what I was worried about for leaving that open, but there we go. Yeah. Look forward to seeing it, and yeah, I guess you got the rest of my family's requests to work on as well, so yeah, I look forward to seeing all those ones also. So what's the protocol now? Do you normally just take pictures of them all? I mean, obviously you've got a few more to do before you send them out to us. But do you like just take a picture of them all and then show us, or what happens now? Yours are currently in production. Okay. Finished tiles are a surprise. Okay. I think the tile bag and then the blanks are just this. Oh man, I should have had that one. Oh man, need some like spare blanks with just my face on it. Oh man, I didn't even think. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, it's Mr. Trick there. There should be one with like a smiley face and one with a sad face or something. So I print the samples like you saw to get the basic approach, and then I print the whole set, and you get a big reveal when they arrive. Okay, I mean that's what I was expecting. I guess you kind of want the you know, the so-called unboxing video of like, oh, let's see it. See what we got, you know, the excitement of opening a gift would kind of be partially ruined if you actually send us a picture of it. But that's great. No, again, awesome, man, awesome work. I'm sure we'll be, because we only also the issue is that we only have a certain number of sets as well that we use. So I guess it might be a bit of a decision now between us as to which tiles we will use to go with what set. Because me and Lindsay both have a board that have both of our names on it. But then which set do we use? Which tiles do we use? But if you really want a preview, I could send one, but honestly it looks exactly like the digital preview that I sent at the start. I mean, yeah, I figured that might be the case. So I guess there's nothing more or nothing new to really show us. Might need to flip a coin, that's true. Or just depending on, you know, potentially who's playing with the board at the time. Something like that, I don't know. Oh. Or draw tiles for it, that's also true. I could honestly say I do not know what Leah's tiles look like. I kind of have an idea as to I kind of have an idea as to what Lindsay's one is, but I don't really know. I've not been partial to obviously your conversation, so I don't know. I also don't know what Lila wants either, so it's going to be a surprise for me to see. So I would like that. That is a good surprise. Did I mention you can print boards too? I guess I probably worked that out because I think you sent me the last picture and it was on a printed board. Yeah, is it got the rotating mechanism? Like the Lazy Susan thing on it too? Okay, wrong has come down. No turntable yet. Okay. Those are really hard to print. Because like surely because the board surely has to be kind of um like durable, right? It has to be like it can't just be flimsy. It has to be obviously very well manufactured. So I guess that from a design point of view makes it a little bit more difficult to make a board. Let alone like something that's potentially like detachable or in different maybe multiple pieces that slot together or whatnot. It's pretty strong. Okay, that's nice. That's good. Even better. Wow. And it comes apart for transport storage. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's incredible. Yeah, no turntable yet. Okay. Okay. One step at a time. It's all good. I like the sound of it though. Oh, 3 big tiles, bigger tiles at least, but still a long way behind. So I know that you're kind of making these for, I mean, I say streamers or people that have heard about it and whatnot. But are you planning to enter this space of making boards or making tiles for people? Like on a larger scale? And I know that you're kind of I guess being you know, Australia, right? Australia is a bit further away from geographically from the rest of the world, which makes it a little bit harder to kind of ship things. But is that something that you're actually going to do? Okay, eventually I have a website under construction. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I will be happy to give some kind of what's the word for it? What's the word for it? I don't even know. I can't remember what the word is for it. Where you can basically recommend it, but what's the actual word for it? I can't remember. I can't even remember what the word is. But yeah, you should definitely Nork. You should definitely at least check out the pictures and see. Looks very very good. Yeah, you should send. Yeah, you should send that somewhere. I guess you can put in a link in the chat and maybe with a space or something, and you guys can finagle the URL and look for it yourself. Oh man, it's not good. My luck is running a little thin based on this game. So, Brent, are you aware of this guy in the US who also does this kind of stuff? Called Mitch Poplack. Are you there's some inspo? Okay, there you go. There's a link of some kind. Link's blocked. Oh, I've heard people mention him. Yeah. From what I've heard, he actually charges a lot of money, like a lot. I think it's like $40 or something for a custom set of tiles, and then if you want I mean, this is based on just what I've heard. I don't know 100% if that's true or not, but it's something like $40 per set of tiles, and then like an extra $5 if you want to have something custom on the blanks, on each blank. So it'd be another $5 plus another $5, etc. Which didn't add up quite a lot. Okay, there you go. There's the link. Okay, had to provide the start of it a bit more. Good. Okay, good. Yeah, everyone should check out what Brentus Firmus is doing, and yeah, I don't know what to say. Keep him busy with your suggestions and what you might want for tiles. Very fun. Maybe wrong. Seemingly, it feels like it's seemingly unlimited, unrestrained, unconstrained in terms of what you could actually want. And I think Brentus Firmus will work it out and figure out what the best thing is to do and how to make it work for you. Oh my gosh, these tiles. Okay. It's kind of funny because the tiles that I actually use on Wiggles is actually going to be relatively similar to some degree to the tiles that Brentus Firmus is actually making for me right now. It's a slightly different color, yes, and there's a few other things, but it's not a million miles off. Yeah, pretty much do anything. Yeah, I mean, there are a bunch of tiles that I saw in that specific drive that, yeah, are not ones that I would use, because I think people would probably complain about, people might complain about like, oh, I can't even read this. So that's why it's like, I think if you wanted to actually use it for tournaments, you're going to have to pick a relatively standard, easy to read font, because the last thing you want is a barrage of people at a tournament saying, I do not want to play with those tiles, put those tiles away, and I don't want to see it ever again. Or be that guy who is like, oh, that's the guy with the tiles I can't read, I don't want his tiles, or whatnot. So you definitely should be considering that if you ever wanted to do that kind of thing. But yeah, so some of those, but yeah, to go to my point, some of those tiles that you would see in that Google Drive, yeah, I don't think you could use that in the tournament. But if you're using it at home or whatnot, by yourself, for yourself, or whatever, personal use, then yeah, then sure, why not? Also, thank you for totally letting me use your chat as an advertising platform. No problem. Absolutely no problem. I mean, it's just something that not everyone, I guess, in the chat, or maybe there might also be people who are watching this not live, like after the fact, who actually don't know about this either. They should be aware of this. So I'm more than happy to advertise it. It's going to come at a fee though, but you know. This game is pretty much lost already, so I don't even know what to play here. Oh, such a zig. It just seems so lame. Oh, what am I doing? Died. Just Ike? E-I-K? I don't know. Maybe it's just this. Hope for some constants and I can do something. Oh my, wait, did I just... Wait, I just drew more vowels? There aren't any vowels left. There's only one board so far. Wait, I'll add a pick to the drive. Okay. Are you just adding like every single request or ones that you've sent? Like, will mine be part of the Google Drive at some point after I've received them? Because if you added it right now, then if you like, I mean, it's your drive. I don't know. I guess if you had like a portfolio of everything that you've sent out as well, that's with it, then I guess it kind of shows the kind of range that you can do. Yeah, that's no problem. Absolutely no problem with me. I actually don't think it'd be any problem for anybody, to be honest with you. Unless it's obviously something like hugely personal to somebody. But I don't think there's any real concerns on my part about showing the world what you have created for me and my family, so I don't have any problems. Man, do I just pick Arya here? This is so bad. So bad. Oh man. What is happening? Now just blocking a triple for 10 points. Malax, okay. Oh, the boy has a bingo here. That's luringly. Oh boy. Okay, I need to block this. Wow. Is that gonna work? Okay, board picks added to the folder. Nice. Alright, gonna have to hope that there's no bingo here. I don't think there is, but I've just blocked luringly. Stuck on 277 here. All these games have been relatively one-sided today. Okay. Irony. Something like says or something. $28. That would get me just over 300. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Well. Okay. So we have one more game after this. We're currently 3-2 against the bot tonight, so we're definitely not going to be losing against it. I'm going to run this through the analysis again in Macondo whilst we update the scoreboard, which now stands at 25.5 losses. Unfortunately, the spread now bounces back over, well, under, I guess in this case, under 1,000 to minus 1132. So yeah, we've played a grand total of 43 games in this series. We have one more game tonight to go to get to game 44, and then Thursday we'll round off the series just the day before we go and head out to SPC in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So that is kind of what is about to happen. Hopefully, I didn't miss too much in this game. We haven't really had a close game yet today, but the Macondo analysis now ended. So here it is. Let's see. Again, anything over 2,000 is something that's good. We've already had 3 2,000 elos already so far in our last 3 games, and let's have a look at this one. So here. There it is, 21-25. I actually didn't really miss anything. Again, it's nice to see and nice to know that that is the case. Again, just a bunch of small errors. Some moves where it's like suggesting that I exchange. Actually, Fluidal was best and Stegodon was also best. But all these win percentages here, not really much of a, not really changing anything. Basically because I already lost, so it didn't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, didn't miss any bingos in this game. Played pretty solidly with what I had, despite a 190 point loss. So yeah, that is game 43. Not much to look at there. But again, it's another 4th game in a row over 2,000. And even the first one was a 1938, so it's still not too far off. Okay, so that's 5 games done. We'll move on to game 6. I'm going to start, and I have Vegiest and Vestige. Okay, so I think Vestige takes an S hook. Yeah, I think we just have to do this though. Doesn't expose any vowels. How do you analyze only your moves? So what you do is... Oh, okay. There we go. I actually taught this to Noah as well. Maybe a month or 2 ago. And there you go. Passed on the knowledge. Analyze, yeah, dash player. You can put 0 for the player go first, or player 1, or in this case, you could just type in Ostinium 9, or where you would write analyze dash player space Ostinium 9, and it would just do the same thing. That way, it doesn't matter in this case if I go first or second, or just analyze BESTBOT, or exotype, or whatever, you know. So that's how you do it, and it would obviously go a lot faster. Okay, Uwu from the bot. Is that a good sign that it's playing Uwu? Okay, what are we gonna do here? Socks? Kind of like socks here. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really it keeps things blocked as well, so it's nice. Okay, Gonidia is the bingo here. Have avoiding as well through the V. Now blocked. I don't think I have. Oh, I have iodating. So I think that's the only bingo playable here. Drew the blank and then S, but no vowels. Oh, Jukes, 64 points. Okay. Okay. do I play here then? Vexed, maybe? Just Vexed. I mean, I think that seems as good as anything. Got the ass as well for pedestals. Yeah. Okay, I've spurned pedestals. The bot's probably going to use the triple with a G if it doesn't have an S. Well, I guess there are no S's left. Oh. Seems likely just to block it off, but yeah, we'll see. Let's hope not. Okay. Also have respond as well. So I think that's a slightly better play. Getting a few more points. Oh. 32. Okay. Wow. And just like that, the board is now very blocked. All 4 U's drawn by you in the first 11 turns. Well, the bot played Uwu, but I could play Umu for not many points. I could play Luma. I want to play Cross here somehow. Like I could play Umu here, but I don't want to put this U in the spot. Actually, quite a lot of tiles actually go here. Not as blocky as I thought it would be. Yeah, it was the bot, yeah. Interesting. I mean, I could put A2 here. I mean, it's the same idea, but I also set up my M. So it's basically 2 H's and an M to kind of avoid. What's the chances that the bot would have an H or an M here? I don't know. I think it's okay to play this though. Again, I'd be interested to see what Macondo will say about that. He might not agree with this. And I will be ready for the disagreement. Okay, the bot didn't have anything there. But I figured the bot will try and start playing its way out a little bit, stick something out in space. I did keep EMU, which is not the best leave. It's a little bit unfortunate I didn't really draw anything particularly great, but or something that really improved my rack. But I think foe is probably fine. It does take the N hook. But foe does score the most and also keeps the M open as well underneath YU, so it seems most logical to just do this. Block the Z, potential Z spot. Try and keep my lead to about 100. That's kind of a nice buffer. And again, any bingo that plays in column N is going to open up to the triple, so it's not too bad. Okay, I could play OU here. The problem with this in terms of defense is that it makes this now very difficult to block, if that's something I actually wanted to do. Because you kind of need the B, which doesn't exist now in this game. But it does a good job of getting rid of one of my two worst tiles, so might be fine here. I just drew the blank. It's kind of nice. So don't forget that there are bingo lanes on this T as well. So the thing is, I think the optimal, well, the equity play might be something like Motet here. But I'm kind of worried about opening this stuff up, because then you're susceptible to things opening up completely. Which again, might not be that bad with what I'm actually keeping, but if I can make the bot kind of just, you know, just hang on for a second, then I think I'm okay with that too. Let me just Oh. Yeah, the bot will need to end a bingo with an N to fit in phone, or it just opens up completely the top part of the board. So really my objective is to kind of have tiles good enough to bingo if the bot bingos, or just bingo first, in fact. Wow, the bot exchange is 7. It's absolutely garbage. Very interesting play. I might just play the A here, just play Valve and a do. Gets me a little bit further in front. It's definitely not my prerogative to open up the board. Oh boy. Okay. Um, Exchange 3. The question now is maybe opening up the board is now the right thing to do. I can play Yet here. There's no P unseen. The bot opens up. Probably gonna. There's lots of N's and R's unseen. Surely I'll draw into something. I actually blocked. I also blocked the T floating tile. It's not really going to be damaging, but I think now's a good time. Chin comes down. I have Teasel here. I need to come up with a word that might actually be more difficult to play though. Think. Oh, I do have a bingo here. I have Equalize. Guess that's better. I did briefly think about the Q and then didn't, and then came back to it. Very lucky. Wow. And that pretty much blocks everything off. And there's like no vowels left. Wow, very lucky. Very lucky. 7 tiles left for the butt. So play something here. Wretch or something. Yeah, 2 places to go out at least. Problem is that this does give back the W hook. Wretch. Although that's not... Doesn't seem... Oh, no. Doesn't seem that disastrous, at least. Yeah. Don't think it's that bad. Just need an out 2 here, really. Okay. And then we play this. Oh, wait, no. Lira. Oops. Alright, there we go. We'll analyze this game in the background. So yeah, very lucky. Won by 169 points. Which means that we actually won we actually won 4 games tonight. So 169. So we're now at a record of 18.5 wins, 25.5 losses, a spread of minus 963. Not bad. That's not a bad day's work right there. Pretty good. All right. So, this also means that if you voted for option 1 in the prediction as well, that is 18 or better, you have won your coins and some more coins back. So well done if you did that. I'll pay out the prediction right now. One of the last 3 things to do now is to go through the last game on Macondo. Again, anything over 2,000 is what we're aiming for. And here it is. We had a 21-67 game here. And there wasn't really much wrong apart from maybe the end game. I didn't play thrice. Didn't give away so many points. So yeah, that is actually the highest elo we had all evening. So that's always nice to see and know. Playing relatively well overall. Again, hopefully we can continue this into Thursday and into the tournament coming up. We actually had an average elo tonight of 2097. So that's pretty good. One of my highest ever, actually, in an evening like this. So yeah, pretty good. But yeah, that yes, exactly. Okay, so yeah, that was the games 39 to 44 of the series. We'll be back on Thursday for more. We'll be playing the last 6 games of this series, games 45 to 50. Hopefully you guys will be back here to catch that as well. Again, if you don't already follow this channel, please hit that follow button right now. It'd be greatly appreciated. You can also support this channel on Twitch by becoming a subscriber. If you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Twitch sub for the month. So if you're not already using that, please consider subscribing to this channel. It will help a great deal. Or just subscribe to any channel on Twitch. It's just basically free money that goes to waste if you don't do it. And if you're watching on YouTube as well, then please subscribe to my channel as well. More streams coming your way very soon in a couple of days. So yes, thank you to everyone that got involved with the prediction and the bonus prediction that we had, and getting involved with the chat and the Infinity Words game above my head. Looks like Nork and Blue Felly were the MVPs tonight on that front. But yeah, that is all. Again, Thursday around 8:30 p.m. US Central Time. This will be the last time we'll get to play against the BESTBOT. In preparation for SPC, so look forward to that. Okay, so guess we're just gonna raid and say my goodbyes. So let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna go raid Study Cade. If you want to do more Infinity Words, then just stick around and be part of the raid. So until 2 days from now, that will be the next stream. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Hopeful Manor. Good night to you and to Nork as well. GG's and thanks for the stream. No problem. Again, 2 days from now. Hopefully you guys will be here. But until then, hope you guys have a good evening, good morning, afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this. And we'll see you for the final 6 games. So until then, take care of yourselves and good night.